right, we're ready to get started with day 3 of force fetch with 11-month-old Liesel, who is on day 5 now of her heat cycle, thus the diaper. So the biggest things that we need to keep working on are hold. We just yesterday started working a little bit on reaching for the dummy. So we'll go ahead and always start with the easiest step, help them build confidence slowly. So we'll start with the easy dummy. Ready? Fetch. Good. Good job. Yes. Now that we're building confidence in this, I can have her hold it for longer. Good. Drop. Good girl. She's really anticipating the cheese there, which is really nice to see. She did so well, we'll switch to dummy number 2. Ready? Fetch. Yes, good. Good job. Good. And I'm going to start to take my hands away from her to test her. Good. Oh, such a good dog. Drop. You can see how much better the eye contact's gotten. She's getting more and more confident that she knows what I want. Okay, I'm going to push her a little here because she did so well. I'm going to introduce a completely new dummy. This is just a plastic dummy that we've zip tied a squirrel hide onto. It usually ends up being everybody's favorite dummy in training. She's never seen it. You can tell she's pretty interested though. Good. But this is a good chance for me to reinforce this idea of you're going to hold anything, even a dummy you've never seen before. Are you ready? Set. Fetch. A little more resistance. Good. Good girl. Yeah, here's where we can see we're really making some progress. She's connected the dots that even though she's never seen this one before, I've given it to her, so thus she has to hold it until she's asked to drop it. Good job. Drop. Good girl. Good. Excellent. Okay, now that she's been doing so well with that, sit. I think it's time to try again to see if we can get a little bit of movement with her. So we'll go back to the easiest dummy, and I'm going to have her take it, and then I'm going to also move a step with her so she can kind of cue off of me moving forward to help her move forward. I'm going to be holding her ear. I'm going to be pulling her slightly with me, but not quite pinching yet. Ready? So I'll stand back with her so I can give her a physical cue here to leave. Set. Okay, fetch. So I'm stepping. Good. Good girl. We'll keep stepping. Good. That was pretty good till she dropped it. Now sit. Good. Good girl. Drop. Very nice. So we had one drop there, but then she did sit nicely with a good hold. So she's starting to figure it out. I'm going to back her up a little bit and we'll try again. All right, come here. Good job. Come here. Sit. Good. Ready? Okay, fetch. Yes, good. Good girl. Oh, she carried it so far and then dropped it right at the end. Good. I'm going to see if I can just have her take a couple steps towards me. Liesel, here. Sit. It's pretty common for them to drop the dummy as they sit. We'll just do a couple corrections. I'll bet she catches on quickly. Right here. Sit. No. Good girl. Here. Sit. Good. Good job. Drop. I know I didn't make her go far, but that was a huge step forward in progress. That she took a step and then sat without dropping it. Good job. So let's try that again. I'm going to push her over just so we have a little bit more screen view here. Good job. Come here. Sit. All right, we'll see if we can get her to take a couple steps this time without dropping it. Ready? Okay, fetch. Yes. Here. All right, clearly we're struggling a little, so we're gonna have to take a step back. Force fetch I always think of as being kind of like a dance. You know, every time you take steps forward, if the dog's progressing, great, good. But if they're struggling, you gotta take a step backwards and help them succeed. Drop. Good. So we backed up to something she can be successful in. Good job. Good job. Another thing I find is sometimes just switching up the dummy helps a lot if they've struggled with one particular dummy multiple times. If you switch to a new dummy, suddenly it seems like they perform a little better. So we'll try it. Fetch. Forward. Good. Good girl. Good. All right, here's where it's nice to have a leash too. I'm going to attempt to get her to just move a couple steps towards me without dropping. Ready, Liesel? Good. Come here. Sit. I was trying to be ready with my hand to help her succeed. I don't know if she would have needed it or not there, but ultimately we're successful. Good. Drop. Yes, good girl. Good job. Yeah. All right, we'll try it again. Come here. Kind of in an awkward spot with the table, but just playing around with where to put the camera still and how to best avoid the light. Ready? Okay, fetch. Yes. Good job. Don't let them chomp. Fix this right away. Stay. Sometimes it's weird, but if you actually make it harder, they do better. So I'm giving her about 3 feet here. Ready, Liesel? Come here. Sit. Good. Very good. Drop. Good job. Isn't that crazy? I just gave her a little bit more space, and then she did better. So now let's switch back to dummy number 1. Let's go. Good job. Sit. Good. Ready? Fetch. Yes, good job. Stay. Hopefully you could see in the video there that when I touched her ear, sit up. She opened her mouth freely to take it. She wasn't reaching, but she's opening her mouth. Stay. If you just pull them into a sit without putting a hand underneath, they usually drop the dummy. So that's why I'm helping her. Ready? Liesel here. Sit. Good. Good girl. Good job. Drop. Good job. So huge improvement. She couldn't do this at all yesterday. So it's so nice again to see in force fetch. We get all these little baby steps that really make a big difference when they add up. We'll do one more. Furthest one yet. Sit. Fetch. Yes. Oops, big yawn. Good girl. Stay. Liesel here. Sit. Because we worked so much on sit previously, she's already dropped in the habit of sitting to deliver. So that's why I like to start so much the first couple of days with just having them do all the retrieving at a sit, because you see here, I don't even really have to tell her to sit. She's coming in and anticipating sitting for the delivery. Very nice. Now let's try it with the squirrel dummy. Good job, you're doing so good. Good job. All right, so make sure you keep up the positive reinforcement, the verbal praise. Sit. Keep the dogs happy and upbeat throughout the training session. Ready? Okay, fetch. Yes, good girl. Good. Stay. I don't really need a leash at this point, but again, just keep tons of control because you gotta make sure you have this foundation down where the dog's really strong. Good job. Okay, okay. Uh-oh, we've regressed, so I'm not gonna give her a treat quite yet. Sit. And usually when dogs drop stuff, I like to make them go an extra step, so they get a little extra work if they did not succeed. All right, come here. Clearly, Liesel hasn't figured that concept out yet, which is fine. She will. Good girl. So, just holding her ear, placing the dummy back. Good job. Good. Are you ready? Here. Sit. Good. Good job. Good. Drop. Good job. All right, let's see if she remembers that lesson now. Come here. Come here. Liesel, sit. Good. Fetch. expect her to sit now while holding it. So again, we keep pressuring them. Come here. Sit. Good. Sometimes you almost need them, drop, to make mistakes so that you can issue corrections. Good job. Good. So we ended up being successful, but again, we always end with the easiest dummy. So I think we've done enough for this particular session. I'm just going to go back to the easiest one to build her confidence up for our next session. Come here. Good job. Good. So she's anticipating. You can see her looking for the dummy, looking for me. Ready? Liesel? Good. Fetch. Some avoidance. Good. Good girl. Okay, come here. Uh-oh, we've regressed. So now even with the easy dummy, we're making mistakes. Liesel here. Sit. Good. Good job. Drop. Good job. Ready? Catch. Good job. Good. Ready? Right here. Sit. Good girl. That's a good dog. Drop. Good job. Okay, so we'll end it there. Her body language is telling me that she's getting a little bored with it, and that's fine. Again, she's a young dog. We haven't been working at this long, but we wanted to end on some success. But you're being a very good girl. And we'll probably come back and try to do a second session here later this evening and just try to even extend the distance that she's carrying the dummy. And we'll keep working on just her getting used to the ear, or my hand in her ear, meaning that she's got to grab something. So she'll naturally start reaching for stuff as we keep progressing now with movement with the dummies. But hopefully this is giving you all a great idea of the steps that you can take and how to see that the dog is being successful, and when you can keep pushing forward and when you need to step back with a dog that's just not quite getting it yet, because every dog is going to move at a different pace. All right, so we'll be back later tonight.